This is NFL Daily Brief, quick, clear, and current. Hit like and subscribe for the latest league updates. Here are the brief highlights of today's top stories. Let's preview the 2025 NFL season, bold predictions, strengths and concerns for all 32 teams. QB Prescott glad, solution reached with Parsons. Sources: Chiefs, McDuffie don't reach extension. Sources: Cowboys, Bland reach $92 million extension. Sources: Vikes optimistic WR Nailor OK for MNF. Panthers bring back Renfrow, place Coker on IR. Jordan, champion with Alabama, Cowboys, dies. Drama, resolved, Parsons thrilled for fresh start. Titans Ridley, ban made me mentally stronger. Bold predictions, surprises for all 32 teams. Clay makes his NFL season forecast, picking the best offenses, top defenses and Super Bowl winner. 2025 Fantasy Football Draft Guide, rankings, mock drafts and analysis. PPR rankings for Week 1. Chasing history. Can Derrick Henry run past 7 Hall of Famers to reach top 10 all-time? Why the Cowboys love spring football, and how it pays off in the fall. Guide to the NFL's rookie class, who is flying under the radar. Who will win OROY, DROY? Let's predict the draft. Keeper's 10 preseason takes, including why all eyes are on Penn State. 4 questions in the Micah Parsons trade aftermath. Why in the world would Dallas do this? A silver lining in Micah Parsons' trade for coach Brian Schottenheimer? We picked X factors for all 32 teams, who could be a difference maker this season. Now, let's dive deeper into the details. The 2025 NFL season begins with the Eagles hosting the Cowboys on Thursday night.
The Chiefs and Chargers will play in Brazil on Friday, followed by 13 games on Sunday.
The Bills will host the Ravens for Sunday Night Football, and the Vikings will visit the Bears on Monday night.
NFL Nation reporters have analyzed strengths and concerns for each team.
Experts also offer fantasy football tips and bold predictions for the upcoming season.
ESPN ranked all 32 teams based on their projected performance.
The Baltimore Ravens are ranked number 1, with Lamar Jackson as their biggest strength.
Their biggest concern is rookie kicker Tyler Loop replacing veteran Justin Tucker.
The Eagles' biggest strength is their run game led by Saquon Barkley.
However, their secondary has some uncertainties after losing key players.
The Chiefs still have the strong duo of Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes.
Their concern lies with the left side of their offensive line.
Dallas Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott was not surprised by Micah Parsons' trade to the Green Bay Packers.
Prescott acknowledged the trade negotiations had become personal, leading to questions about Parsons' future with the team.
Prescott expressed relief that the situation was resolved before the season opener against the Philadelphia Eagles.
He emphasized the team still needs to prove itself despite acquiring defensive tackle Kenny Clark and draft picks.
Prescott believes Clark will elevate the team with his leadership and Pro Bowl experience.
He confirmed he exchanged messages with Parsons after the trade and is focused on the upcoming game against Philadelphia.
Prescott admitted a continued standoff with Parsons would have been a major distraction for the team.
He believes the trade was a necessary solution, allowing Parsons to secure a lucrative contract.
The Cowboys will face Parsons and the Packers at AT&T Stadium on September 28.
Defensive tackle Osa Odighizuwa expressed mixed emotions about the trade, acknowledging Parsons as a friend while focusing on the upcoming game.
Eagles offensive tackle Jordan Mailata admitted relief that Parsons will not be playing in the season opener.
He recognized Parsons as a game wrecker but emphasized the Cowboys' defense remains talented.
The Kansas City Chiefs and cornerback Trent McDuffie are not expected to reach a contract extension before the start of the 2023 season.
Sources told ESPN that despite several conversations over the past 6 weeks, the two sides have not come to an agreement.
McDuffie, a 2-time All-Pro, is entering the 4th year of his rookie contract.
He is set to earn a base salary of $2,613,066 this season.
McDuffie acknowledged he is focused on the upcoming season and the game against the Los Angeles Chargers.
He stated that contract negotiations can wait until the next offseason.
McDuffie is coming off a career-best season with 2 interceptions and 13 pass breakups.
He also recorded 59 tackles, 4 quarterback hits, and 1 forced fumble.
Chiefs general manager Brett Veach confirmed that the team has had discussions with McDuffie about an extension.
Veach stated that McDuffie is a special player and a priority for the team.
Any potential extension for McDuffie would likely need to exceed the record-setting contract signed by New York Jets cornerback Sauce Gardner.
Gardner recently signed a 4-year, $120.4 million extension with $85.653 million guaranteed.
The Dallas Cowboys have agreed to a 4-year contract extension with cornerback Darren Bland worth $92 million.
This agreement includes $50 million in guaranteed money and a $22 million signing bonus.
Bland set a National Football League record in 2023 with 5 interceptions returned for touchdowns.
He was limited to 7 games last season due to a foot injury that required surgery.
Cowboys coach Brian Schottenheimer praised Bland for his exceptional ball skills and instincts.
Schottenheimer compared Bland's ability to read the game to veteran cornerback Stephon Gilmore.
A 5th-round pick in 2022, Bland led the Cowboys in interceptions as a rookie.
After agreeing to the deal, Bland called his mother to reflect on his journey.
Bland expressed gratitude for the opportunity given to him as a 5th-round pick.
The contract negotiations took place during training camp, unrelated to the Micah Parsons trade.
Bland wanted the deal finalized before the season to avoid distractions.
With Trevon Diggs returning from injury, Bland may transition to a nickel role.
The Minnesota Vikings are hopeful that wide receiver Jalen Nailor will be available for their Monday night game against the Chicago Bears. Sources told ESPN that the team is optimistic about Nailor being ready for Week 1. Nailor injured his left hand during training camp on August 14. At the time, coach Kevin O'Connell described the injury as week-to-week. Nailor's absence and Jordan Addison's suspension led the Vikings to trade for Adam Thielen. Thielen is expected to play a significant role, possibly even starting alongside Justin Jefferson. If Nailor is also available, the Vikings will have a solid group of veteran receivers. The other receivers on the Vikings' 53-man roster are rookies Jalen Reagor and Brandon Powell. Last season, Nailor had a career-high 28 receptions for 414 yards and 6 touchdowns. The Vikings also lost receiver Rondale Moore for the season due to a knee injury. Nailor's contract runs through the 2025 season. He will become an unrestricted free agent after the 2025 season. The Carolina Panthers have re-signed wide receiver Hunter Renfrow after releasing him less than a week prior.
This is a 1-year deal, filling the roster spot of Jalen Coker, who was placed on injured reserve.
Coker is expected to miss the first 4 to 6 games due to a quad injury suffered in practice.
He was initially slated to replace veteran Adam Thielen, who was traded to the Minnesota Vikings.
Renfrow missed the 2024 season after being released by the Las Vegas Raiders following 2 difficult seasons.
He struggled with ulcerative colitis, experiencing severe fevers and questioning his football future.
Renfrow expressed feeling like he let his teammates down due to his health issues and declining performance.
He signed a new contract with the Raiders in 2022 but did not perform as expected.
The Panthers maintained contact with Renfrow after his release, initially considering a practice squad position.
His comeback was hampered by a hamstring injury during training camp.
Coach Dave Canales and general manager Dan Morgan expressed their desire for Renfrow to remain with the organization.
Coker is highly regarded for his lateral quickness and ability to deceive defenders with his speed.
Leroy Jordan, a linebacker for the Dallas Cowboys, has passed away at the age of 84.
The Cowboys announced his death on Saturday, but did not disclose the date or cause.
Jordan was a first-round draft pick by Dallas in 1963 after a successful college career at Alabama.
He played under the legendary coach Paul Bear Bryant while at Alabama.
Jordan played a significant role in the Doomsday Defense that led the Cowboys to their first Super Bowl victory in 1971.
They defeated the Miami Dolphins with a score of 24-3 in that Super Bowl.
Jordan retired in 1976, the year before Dallas won its second Super Bowl.
A 5-time Pro Bowler, Jordan was the first player inducted into the Cowboys' Ring of Honor under Jerry Jones' ownership.
He is currently second on the Cowboys' all-time tackles list with 1,236.
Darren Woodson leads with 1,350.
The Cowboys described Jordan as the embodiment of the Cowboys' spirit with fearless instincts, leadership, and relentless work ethic.
They also highlighted his commitment to the community after his retirement in 1976.
Micah Parsons was concerned about his situation with the Dallas Cowboys before the regular season.
He contacted his agent, David Mulligetta, while leaving the team facility after receiving treatment for his back.
Mulligetta was finalizing Parsons' trade and contract extension with the Green Bay Packers.
Parsons expressed his impatience to his agent, wanting a resolution soon.
The Packers traded 2 first-round picks and Pro Bowl defensive tackle Kenny Clark to the Cowboys for Parsons.
They also gave Parsons a 4-year, $188 million contract extension with significant guaranteed money.
This made Parsons the highest-paid non-quarterback in National Football League history.
Parsons held in during training camp due to back tightness, missing Cowboys practices.
He expressed concern about missing opportunities to support his family and teammates.
Parsons flew to Green Bay, passed his physical, signed his contract, and chose the number 1 jersey.
He does not anticipate his back being a problem and plans to work with team doctors.
Parsons aims to play in the season opener against the Detroit Lions.
Calvin Ridley, wide receiver for the Tennessee Titans, is entering his second season with the team after a challenging period involving injuries and a mental health journey.
This journey included a gambling suspension that sidelined him for the entire 2022 season.
Ridley spoke about the suspension, stating it allowed him time to improve his physical and mental well-being.
He emphasized the importance of this time for rest and recovery.
The suspension stemmed from a gambling incident where Ridley placed bets on National Football League and college football games.
Ridley admitted to using a gambling application without realizing he was breaking any rules.
Following the suspension, the Atlanta Falcons traded Ridley to the Jacksonville Jaguars.
The Jaguars later offered Ridley a lucrative contract, but he chose to sign with the Titans.
Ridley described the time away from football as a learning experience, teaching him valuable coping mechanisms.
He said he learned to manage negative thoughts and prioritize his mental health.
Ridley expressed excitement about playing with rookie quarterback Cam Ward.
He praised Ward's talent and acknowledged the importance of being a supportive teammate.
Titans coach Brian Callahan commended Ridley for his hard work and leadership, noting his growth during the offseason.
Callahan expressed pride in Ridley's accomplishments and his selection as a team captain.
The Cowboys might call Micah Parsons' bluff as he continues to hold out for a contract extension.
Team owner Jerry Jones believes an agreement was reached in the spring, while Parsons blames Jones for not involving his agent.
With the season opener approaching, a resolution seems unlikely, leaving Parsons to choose between playing on his current contract or holding out.
The Giants could lead the league in sacks with the addition of Abdul Carter to their already formidable defensive front.
Carter joins Brian Burns, Dexter Lawrence II, and Kayvon Thibodeau, creating a potentially dominant pass rush.
The Eagles might continue to adjust their defense as they integrate younger players to replace key departures from last season's Super Bowl team.
General Manager Howie Roseman has already made trades to address defensive needs and is expected to remain active if further issues arise.
Deebo Samuel may see some action at running back for the Commanders, with the coaching staff looking to utilize his versatility.
Rookie tight end Colston Loveland is expected to play a significant role in the Bears' offense despite missing some offseason time due to injury.
Loveland has reportedly developed a strong connection with quarterback Caleb Williams and could be a frequent target.
Jahmyr Gibbs is projected as a top-scoring fantasy running back, potentially exceeding last season's performance.
Jordan Love is considered a potential MVP finalist, with improved health and a strengthened receiving core.
Week 1 of the 2025 National Football League season is approaching.
Predictions and projections offer a way to manage expectations for the upcoming season.
The San Francisco 49ers have the easiest projected schedule, facing no Super Bowl favorites.
The Detroit Lions have the toughest schedule, playing strong National Football Conference and American Football Conference teams.
The Buffalo Bills are projected to be the highest-scoring team, with Josh Allen leading a strong offense.
The Cleveland Browns are projected to be the lowest-scoring team, with uncertainty at quarterback.
The Houston Texans are projected to allow the fewest points, with a strong returning defense.
The Dallas Cowboys are projected to allow the most points after trading Micah Parsons.
The Baltimore Ravens are projected to win Super Bowl 60, with a strong roster led by Lamar Jackson.
They are projected to defeat the Detroit Lions, who are expected to make their first Super Bowl appearance.
The Ravens have the top-ranked offensive unit, followed by the Philadelphia Eagles and Kansas City Chiefs.
The Texans' defense is highly ranked due to their pass rush and returning starters.
The Cowboys' defense is ranked last due to the loss of key players and injuries.
These rankings and projections offer insights into the upcoming National Football League season.
The 2025 fantasy football draft season is upon us, and ESPN Fantasy offers resources to help you dominate your league.
This comprehensive draft guide caters to all fantasy players, from casual redraft leagues to intense dynasty formats.
It provides rankings, cheat sheets, player projections, and mock drafts tailored to various league types.
Expert analysts offer insights on sleepers, busts, breakouts, and valuable draft tips.
Whether you are a seasoned veteran or a first-time player, this guide equips you to draft a championship-caliber team.
Printable cheat sheets are available to meet your specific draft needs, including the ultimate cheat sheet summarizing key players.
Mike Clay provides 2025 player projections, sortable by category, for every fantasy position.
Depth charts for both offense and defense are also available to help you make informed decisions.
The Rankings Hub offers various ranking types, including staff consensus rankings, Superflex, IDP, Dynasty, and individual overall lists.
Expert analysis on quarterback, running back, wide receiver, and tight end tiers helps you strategize your draft approach.
Field Yates has concerns about the Houston Texans' run game performance.
He is, however, not worried about Nico Collins' potential as a top 10 wide receiver in fantasy football against the Los Angeles Rams.
ESPN provides weekly point per reception and individual defensive player fantasy football rankings.
These rankings combine the expertise of 8 point per reception and 3 individual defensive player rankers.
The rankers include Matt Bowen, Mike Clay, Tristan H. Cockcroft, Daniel Dopp, Eric Carabell, Liz Loza, Eric Moody, and Field Yates.
Eric Carabell also contributes Superflex rankings throughout the season.
Rankings are released every Tuesday and updated with news and analysis throughout the week.
Point per reception rankings cover quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, tight ends, kickers, and defense and special teams.
Individual defensive player rankings include the top 50 defensive linemen, linebackers, and defensive backs.
These individual defensive player rankings are provided by Mike Clay, Tristan H. Cockcroft, and Eric Moody.
Eric Carabell's Superflex rankings cover the top 150 quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, and tight ends.
These resources provide valuable insights for fantasy football enthusiasts.
Derrick Henry could soon join LaDainian Tomlinson, his childhood idol, in the National Football League top 10 all-time leading rushers.
Henry needs 1,317 rushing yards to move from 19th to the top 10.
This achievement would place him above 7 Hall of Fame running backs.
These Hall of Famers include Thurman Thomas, Franco Harris, and Marcus Allen.
The list continues with Edgerrin James, Marshall Faulk, Jim Brown, and Tony Dorsett.
Henry expressed that it would be a surreal moment to be mentioned alongside such legends.
He currently has 11,423 rushing yards, the most among active running backs.
Teammates and coaches praise Henry for his exceptional work ethic and intensity.
Last season, Henry rushed for 1,921 yards and 16 touchdowns with the Baltimore Ravens.
He is also climbing the all-time rushing touchdown list, currently tied for 6th with Jim Brown.
Henry is 6,933 rushing yards away from Emmitt Smith's all-time record.
While a significant feat, Henry is not focusing on that long-term goal yet.
The Dallas Cowboys have found success recruiting from spring football leagues.
In 2022, they signed Kayvontae Turpin from the USFL, and in 2023, they added Brandon Aubrey, also from the USFL.
Both players have earned 2 Pro Bowl selections each.
The Cowboys hope Perrion Winfrey, who played for the Stallions in the UFL, will be their next spring football success story.
Winfrey expressed gratitude for the second chance provided by the Spring League.
He acknowledged initial skepticism but embraced the opportunity to continue playing football.
Winfrey earned all UFL honors with 29 tackles and 1 sack in 10 games.
Darryl Johnston, UFL executive, praised Winfrey as one of the league's most dominant players.
Winfrey is preparing his body for the longer National Football League season.
He is utilizing cold tubs, hot tubs, massages, and a strict diet to manage the physical demands.
Winfrey appreciates the Cowboys organization for recognizing talent in spring leagues.
He is happy to have the chance to transition to the National Football League.
The 2025 National Football League season begins soon, featuring many rookie debuts.
Quarterback Cam Ward is the confirmed Week 1 starter in Tennessee.
Jackson Dart and Tyler Shaw are waiting in the wings for the New York Giants and New Orleans Saints.
Rookie running backs Ashton Jeanty, Omarion Hampton, and Tre'Veon Henderson are expected to perform well.
On defense, Abdul Carter and Jahdae Barron will face veteran stars after highly publicized preseasons.
Ashton Jeanty is projected to be a key player in the Raiders' rushing attack.
Cam Ward is the starting quarterback for the Titans, bringing promise to a team seeking a franchise quarterback.
Jacksonville appears to plan to feature Travis Hunter on both offense and defense.
Omarion Hampton seems well suited for the Chargers' offensive scheme.
Tetairoa McMillan is expected to be a reliable target for Panthers quarterback Bryce Young.
Abdul Carter has the potential to impress, especially given the supporting defensive line.
Jahdae Barron will have opportunities for interceptions in Denver.
The 2025 college football season is starting, offering a glimpse into potential 2026 NFL draft prospects.
It is early to predict the 2026 draft, but it is exciting to speculate about potential outcomes.
I predict 6 quarterbacks will be drafted in the first round, a feat rarely seen in the draft era.
Arch Manning is a prominent name, but his draft status is uncertain, leaving room for other quarterbacks to shine.
Players like Lenoris Sellers, Drew Allar, Cade Klubnik, and Garrett Nussmeier are potential first-round picks.
Teams like the Steelers, Rams, Colts, Jets, Saints, and Browns might be looking for quarterbacks in the 2026 draft.
The race for the number 1 pick will likely come down to 3 quarterbacks: Manning, Sellers, and Allar.
Clemson is projected to have at least 4 first-round picks, a new record for the school.
Penn State is predicted to have the most drafted players overall, exceeding 12 or 13 selections.
Caleb Downs is expected to be the highest drafted safety since 2010, potentially a top 5 pick.
Another running back is projected to go in the top 10, following the recent trend.
Anthony Hill Jr. is predicted to be the highest drafted Texas defender in over 20 years.
The Dallas Cowboys trading Micah Parsons to the Green Bay Packers for 2 first-round picks and Kenny Clark is a shocking move.
This trade is especially surprising given Parsons' status as a young superstar at a critical position.
Parsons is only the second player in National Football League history to achieve 12 or more sacks in each of his first 4 seasons.
The Packers hope Parsons joins Reggie White and Charles Woodson as defensive stars who found greater success in Green Bay.
This trade raises questions, primarily why the Cowboys would make this decision.
The Cowboys may have felt their roster construction could not accommodate Parsons' salary demands.
It is also possible that the Cowboys felt their defense underperformed despite Parsons' presence.
The Cowboys may have believed they could improve their defense even without Parsons.
The return for Parsons seems reasonable but perhaps not enough given his age and talent.
Kenny Clark is a valuable addition for the Cowboys, addressing their run defense needs.
However, the Cowboys now have a significant gap at edge rusher.
For the Packers, this trade is a gamble on a potentially Hall of Fame caliber player.
The Packers are investing significant resources in Parsons, including the cost of the draft picks.
This trade could make the Packers the best team in the National Football Conference, but it is not guaranteed.
Brian Schottenheimer begins his first year as Dallas Cowboys head coach facing a challenging situation, especially after the trade of star player Micah Parsons.
The Cowboys traded Parsons to the Green Bay Packers for 2 first-round draft picks and defensive tackle Kenny Clark.
Despite the apparent setback, the trade could potentially benefit Schottenheimer.
With low expectations for the season, any overachievement will reflect well on Schottenheimer.
Conversely, if the team underperforms, he is not solely accountable, given the absence of a key defensive player like Parsons.
Parsons was a 4-time Pro Bowler with consistent high sack records and multiple nominations for Defensive Player of the Year.
Schottenheimer maintained communication with all parties involved, including players and ownership, throughout the Parsons saga.
He acknowledged the business aspect of the situation and emphasized his ability to consider all perspectives.
Jerry Jones views the trade as part of a larger restructuring process, which includes Schottenheimer's hiring.
Jones aims to reshape the team with changes to the defense, offensive line, and additional resources.
Schottenheimer attempted to build a relationship with Parsons despite his absence from the offseason program.
Parsons attended some offseason events but did not participate in minicamp or training camp practices, citing back tightness.
With 53-man rosters nearly finalized, factors beyond quarterbacks, coaches, and star players can significantly impact a team's success.
These X factors, such as a clutch pass rusher or a reliable third receiving option, can elevate a team or create exploitable weaknesses.
For this exercise, we are focusing solely on on-field contributors, excluding quarterbacks, rookies, and coaches.
Let us delve into key X factors for each team, beginning with the Arizona Cardinals.
The Cardinals are banking on Jonathan Sweat to bolster their pass rush and improve their pressure rate.
Sweat's previous success under Jonathan Gannon suggests he could significantly impact the Cardinals' defense.
The Los Angeles Rams are relying on veteran wide receiver Davante Adams to fill the void left by Cooper Kupp.
Adams offers a different skill set, excelling as a deep threat, and his success is crucial for the Rams' offense.
The San Francisco 49ers need Jawan Jennings to step up in the absence of injured receivers.
Jennings' health and ability to produce consistently are vital for the 49ers' offensive success.
The Seattle Seahawks are hoping running back Kenneth Walker can thrive in Clint Kubiak's run-friendly offense.
Walker's consistency and ability to capitalize on opportunities are key for the Seahawks.
That's a wrap on this week's NFL Blitz Talk. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you next time with more gridiron fire and fearless breakdowns.